Hey everybody, this is BS for Build. I'm Chris. We are here working on the Camaro today. You may notice that it's got a little bit of a color change since the last time. We just did a quick rattle can job of satin black to try and improve the overall look of the car a little bit more. This is not the end-all be-all paint job, but it was just a step in the right direction. We used 8 cans of the satin black, Rust-Oleum satin black. Cost like 30 bucks, between 30 and 40 bucks worth of paint. So no big deal. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It only took me like 3 hours. Got the whole car sprayed and it looks a lot better than it did before. Today we are going to be doing a couple things. We're going to do wheels and tires. We have new wheels and tires. I'm super excited about them. And then we're going to do the front grille install and the core support. We're going to put the core support back and then do the front grille install. So what I'm going to start by doing is going and grabbing our new wheels and tires. Okay, we are back. We got some wheels and some tires. So the wheels that I decided to go with on this car are the F1R F21s, I think is the model. This is an 18 by 8.5 wide, and the tire I'm running on it is a 245/35. It looks like with a little bit of a notch taken out of it. On the rear we're running same wheel, but we're running a 10.5 inch rim. And we don't have a lot of width clearance in the back of the car, so we're actually stretching a 275/35 on the rear. So to get these are 5x100 offset wheels, and to get these to fit, we need an adapter. So we have the adapter, and this is the 4x4.75 is the old Camaro size. And basically I didn't like a lot of the wheels that they had for these older cars in that bolt pattern, so I decided to go with an adapter. So this spaces it out 1 inch and gives me an adapter. So we're going to pull these old wheels off and throw these new ones on. Now that I got my spacers on, I'm realizing there's one small problem right in here with this brake line. So this brake line, when the wheel rotates in, this is a rubber brake line, which I'll go ahead and replace with steel braided brake lines when I get a chance. But for now I need to get this to be out of the way. If it's down like this, I'll be fine. So I don't have a lot of brackets or anything that I can do it to, but I think what I'll do is I'll just wrap a zip tie between this and a piece of the frame down here or something, whatever I can find. And basically just use a zip tie to hold it back a little bit, and that'll keep the wheel from rubbing through that and busting my brake line open. Alright, well that was actually pretty cool. I was able to find a little piece of the frame that had some open spots where I could loop a zip tie around, so I looped it around. Now the brake line goes down through my zip tie, stays away, and loops back around and into the caliper. So perfect. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. Alright, we got the front wheel on. Well, I got the car still jacked up. I'm going to check some of the turning radius and see how that goes. I tested this once and it looks like it's going to rub a little bit. Let me make sure I can turn the wheel enough to go around the corner though. Okay, that's where we're hitting. It's not that bad. Alright, on to the rear one. Alright, we got our front and our back on, and I'll be honest, that back is kind of spelling trouble. It's a little too close to the spring, and I'm not sure how well it's going to tuck under. So you can tell, like, now that I've lowered the front back down, that there's obviously way too much spacing in here. I have a 2-inch drop kit that I'm going to install in a later episode, and then I can cut some of that spring out of there as long as the sway bar will play ball. Yeah, overall I'm liking the look of these. I'm going to go ahead and drop the rear down and see how that comes out. So no real danger there, clearly. So I can do a 3-inch drop on the rear and a 2-inch drop on the front, and I'll do that in a later episode. But for now I'm going to do the rest of the wheels and then back the car out so we can work on the grill. Alright, we got all our wheels on. We desperately need a lowering kit for this thing, but, well, I have it. I just need to install it. The back ran into a little bit of an issue, so I'm going to order some more spacers tonight. It's just like barely touching, so I'll add some spacers and fix that up. Next step, I'm going to take my grill. I painted it. Let me go grab it. Here's the grill we created a couple episodes ago, last episode. I painted it. It needs to be cleaned a little bit, but I'm going to throw this back in the front of the car. And then in the meantime, I've been working on the lights. I'm trying to figure out a better way to get them in there. But for now, I'm going to throw the grill in and then possibly run with fog lights for the next few days. But if you remember, we trimmed and cut the core support. I need to put that back in so I can get my hood to shut nicely. I'm going to throw that in and then I'll throw the grill in. Alright, camera battery's dying. So we got our new wheels on today, and we got our support back in for the core hood thing, and we got our grill in. Thanks for watching this quick little episode. Please remember to like and subscribe. Check us out on bsforbuild.com, facebook.com/bsforbuild, and hashtag bsforbuild on Twitter. Again, like and subscribe. Thanks. Peace.